Secret Presidential Memorandum issued to declassify anti-aging and free energy technologies. This is part 2 in a 3-part series. According to Secret Space Program whistleblower Corey Goode, President Donald Trump issued a highly classified memorandum soon after his January 20th inauguration, ordering the release of a group of classified patents concerning anti-aging and health, along with free energy technologies. The top secret memorandum was sent to the Department of Defense and the intelligence community, and due to its classification status, it will not be accessible to major media for reporting. The information received from Goode comes from a senior official in an interagency secret space program comprising the U.S. Air Force, National Reconnaissance Office, National Security Agency, Defense Intelligence Agency, which he describes as the Military Industrial Complex Secret Space Program, or MIC-SSP. The official, whom he calls Sigmund, is investigating Goode's claims and conducting an information exchange with Goode in the process. On March 16, Goode briefed me about his ongoing meetings with Sigmund and/or his two subordinates. The information provided by Goode was originally slated for release in an article, Endgame 3, as the sequel to the popular Endgame 2 article and video. However, due to the urgency of releasing this information without delay, it was passed on to me to get it out now. In one of his meetings with Sigmund and/or his subordinates in late January, Goode was told about Trump issuing a presidential memorandum to declassify over 1,000 patents from a pool of over 5,000. Most of the 1,000 patents deal with the anti-aging and health technologies, yet some deal with material science and biochemistry, and a few involve free energy inventions. These technologies are widely used in a number of secret space programs, and the patents dealing with these have been repressed under national security orders. The U.S. Patents and Trademark Office has issued federal regulations that govern when patents are classified on the grounds of national security and subsequently withheld from the general public. Quote, "Whenever the publication or disclosure of an invention by the publication of an application or by the granting of a patent is, in the opinion of the head of an interested government agency, determined to be detrimental to national security, the Commissioner for Patents at the United States Patent and Trademark Office must issue a secrecy order and withhold the grant of a patent for such period as the national interest requires. A patent will not be issued on the application as long as the secrecy order is in force. If a secrecy order is applied to an international application, the application will not be forwarded to the International Bureau as long as the secrecy order is in force." End quote. When a Department of Defense entity or a member of the intelligence community consider a patent to be a threat to national security, then the Patents Commissioner will issue a secrecy order preventing the patent from being publicly released. The current number of patents that have been classified are approximately 5,700 according to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, which matches the information given to Goode by Sigmund. The number of secret patents that are declassified each year has averaged roughly 0.5% annually. Goode learned that the Pentagon and intelligence agencies told Trump it would take 10 years to release them, but Trump told them to get it done within 2 to 3 years. Evidence for Trump taking the bold step of declassifying secret patents as quickly as possible can be found in his inauguration speech. Towards the end of the speech, Trump uttered one sentence that contained his most developed vision of the future for America and its citizenry, which would result from the kind of declassification memorandum Goode was told about. Trump said, quote, "We stand at the birth of a new millennium, ready to unlock the mysteries of space, to free the earth from the miseries of disease, and to harness the energies, industries, and technologies of tomorrow." End quote. If Trump succeeds in having over 1,000 of these declassified over the next 2 to 3 years, it would represent 20% of the total. This would be a staggering average yearly increase of up to 2,000% over previous years. Trump's secret memorandum to the Department of Defense and the intelligence community is aimed at ultimately having the Patents Commissioner, who is currently Drew Hirschfeld, lift the secrecy orders issued by his predecessors on the 1,000 patents marked for declassification. Furthermore, monitoring the US Patents and Trademark Office's records of secrecy orders rescinded for 2017 will offer a concrete means of verifying that Trump did indeed issue such a memorandum. According to Good, most of the secret patents ordered to be declassified deal with anti-aging and health. In particular, he said that telomere technology is very advanced in classified projects and can enable healthy cell reproduction without aging or disease. This is consistent with the claims of retired aerospace engineer William Tompkins, who says that in early 2016 he was told by Navy officials that anti-aging technologies would be released in a 2-year period. Tompkins was involved in the original corporate development of anti-aging technologies during his time as a systems engineer at TRW from 1967 to 1971. These technologies were subsequently used in secret space programs which routinely used personnel for 20-year and back programs that Good and other whistleblowers claimed they were subjected to. The patents for these technologies developed at TRW are likely part of the 1,000 patents marked for declassification under Trump's memorandum. Furthermore, Tompkins identified the San Diego headquarters of the Scripps Institute as being heavily involved in the study of anti-aging technologies, and it will be a major player in releasing these classified technologies to the public. Support for Good and Tompkins' testimony regarding classified anti-aging technologies comes from geneticists who have recently publicly identified the genes that control the aging process. In stunning experiments, the results of which have been released in peer-reviewed scientific journals, geneticists have demonstrated that they were able to reverse the aging process to varying degrees of success. The lead genetic scientist in publicly announced age reversal studies is Dr. David Sinclair, who discussed in a November 2014 interview the results of his genetic experiments first conducted on mice. Quote, "We've discovered genes that control how the body fights against aging, and these genes, if you turn them on just the right way, they can have very powerful effects, even reversing aging, at least in mice so far. We fed them a molecule that's called NMN, and this reversed aging completely within just a week of treatment in the muscle. And now we are looking to reverse all aspects of aging, if possible." End quote. Declassifying anti-aging patents would revolutionize the medical and health industry, which have already made significant inroads into understanding and reversing the aging process. Another industry that would be revolutionized by Trump's secret memorandum is the energy sector. Declassifying free energy inventions would revolutionize the automotive and aviation industries and make it easier for private industries such as SpaceX to develop far more efficient and advanced space propulsion technologies. Most importantly, the release of free energy inventions will effectively end the power and influence of the oil industry. In a surprising case of synchronicity, one of the oil lobby's biggest supporters, David Rockefeller, died on March 20 at the age of 101. Rockefeller was notably known for his staunch support of maintaining the secrecy status quo. The importance of Trump's memorandum to the Pentagon and intelligence community to declassify secret patents cannot be underestimated due to the revolutionary changes it would usher in. Opposition to such changes help explain the rumors that Trump would not be allowed to take the office of the president despite the 2016 election result. According to the information received by Good from Sigmund, Trump was going to be assassinated before or during his presidential inauguration. However, the Pentagon in response threatened to launch an open military coup if Trump was assassinated. The CIA, the NSA, and the Department of Homeland Security in particular were warned that they would be surrounded by US military personnel and that top CIA, NSA, and Department of Homeland Security officials would end up being arrested for facilitating the assassination. Good estimates that approximately 80% of the personnel in these civilian agencies are cabal or deep state controlled, while approximately 50% of the FBI is under white hat control. He was told that these agencies refused to give the same briefings as given to President Reagan about the military-industrial complex secret space program and the handful of alien groups known to them. The impending declassification of over 1,000 secret patents will clearly help Trump succeed in revitalizing the US manufacturing industry and providing millions of jobs. It appears that the release of these patents is timed to coincide with impending disclosures regarding discoveries in Antarctica, where advanced technologies have allegedly been discovered and which will have a revolutionary impact on a number of major industries. This is part 2 in a 3-part series. This has been Michael Salla with ExoNews TV.